Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, and I have broken one of my New Year's resolutions by going fabric shopping before I leave my stash. Let's dig in, shall we? Let's kick off with my fabric I bought from Hobbycraft because my husband walked past it and went, ooh, that's nice. And I got 4 meters, and it's from the Cotton Craft Company. I think it's a cotton jersey poly mix. It doesn't say on the selvage, but it's fine anyway. This. If you don't know, I used to be a navigation officer in the Merchant Navy in a previous life, and my husband is a marine engineer. So there is a connection to the sea. And this fabric is just beautiful. I am going to make this dress. I have one already, which I wore the hell out of last summer. It made me just feel so fun and free and happy, and I really want another one. And I'm going to make a set of dungarees for my son as well, and we're going to twin. We're going to look amazing. And because I bought so much fabric, I hopefully have enough to make, have a little bit left over to make something wee in the future. So we'll see. But that is one of my fabrics and one of my makes. So maybe I should write this down. I'll write it down in editing so I can actually remember. And I will show you where I'm storing my fabric now. I've had a little bit of a shift around because if I put fabric away, I forget about it, right? Out of sight, out of mind. So now I'm going to have it in sight, in mind. So I'll just go through this in order, I think, and I'll tell you how much I paid because we have no secrets here. So please don't judge me. So first up, we have a paisley floral double gauze fabric in mint. Apparently it's organic. And it's a pretty much true colour match. This is beautiful. I bought 4 meters of this and it was £5 per meter, so I spent £20. And it is beautiful. I also know what I'm going to make with this. I haven't bought mindlessly, I bought mindfully. I am going to make this next jumpsuit. I bought this from Next, surprisingly, last year, and it's amazing. I'm still in love with shirring. I love the way this fit. I'm going to add on some thick straps instead, but I thought this pattern is busy enough that it matches the one that I have, and the shirring will make, I think shirring works really well on a busy fabric, because my shirring's not so straight, it's a wee bit squiggly, and I think busy fabric hides that quite well. Maybe feel a little bit guilty for buying so much fabric. This is the Asphalt Blossom ribbed knit fabric in off-white. This is £5.50 meter. I bought 4 meters. I would like to make this dress. I want to make this fit and flare dress because I like fit and flare dresses. I think they're pretty. Beautiful fabric, I really like it, and if I have enough I may make some pyjamas as well. Next up, now I would like to point out the irony of buying summer fabric when it's snowing outside. This is large tropical flowers and leaves crepe fabric in white. This was £2.75 per meter and I got 4 meters. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I'm a wee bit sensitive to certain fabrics. I think this might be one of them. Oh, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. All my hairs are going on end. But look at it. It's such a fun summer make. Now this one, I think I'm going to make a oversized flouncy dress, something I can flounce in that's light and airy. The fabric feels really light. So yeah, and maybe I'll see what I have left over for maybe like some flowy shorts. I do love shorts. I think they're super useful. So yeah, that fabric, I saw that and I was, oh, maybe it's a bit loud. Maybe it's not quite for me. I can be loud if I want to. I maybe should start expanding my wardrobe into some colours that are a bit more out there. This is Blue Flower Gold Lurex Viscose Challis fabric. It was £2.50 meter and I bought, can you guess it? Can you guess it? 4 meters. Ooh, it's so much prettier in person. Now this possibly shouldn't be going in the dryer because I reckon the gold Lurex will come off. So pretty, so pretty. I bought a shirt with this, a blouse, a nice summer blouse, but long sleeved. So I can actually wear it, like if I put a cami underneath, I can wear it during winter as well. Oh, it's so pretty. Because I kind of want a bit more staples, like top staples. Because I look at my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I wish I had a few more tops. But I think that's just because it's winter at the moment, and it is. Next up, we have two fabrics that go together. So, because I just love stressing myself out and giving myself unreasonable deadlines, the reason I was saving up was for linen. So I have some plain polycotton fabric in bottle green. That was £1.85 per metre. I got 4 metres. It's a lining fabric. And some washed linen blend fabric in dull green. That was £10 a metre, and I got 4 metres. So, and I do think they go quite well together. It is me and my husband's 10-year anniversary. We're not 10 years of being together. And on our actual anniversary, we are having worktops fitted over those 2 days. And we feel a bit weird just leaving a man in our house so we can go out for lunch. So instead, next Thursday, it's Thursday today, in 1 week, holy hell, in 1 week, I want this to be the dress I wear when we go for our lunch. We're going to Marco Pierre White's restaurant, which I've never been, but I'm now super excited. I do have like a ready-to-wear dress in case I don't actually get this done. This is going to go in the wash and the dryer straight after this. Now, I know everyone's like, don't put your stuff in the dryer. It's going to end up in the dryer. We may as well face it. We may as well accept the truth of the situation and make the fabric ready for the life it's going to lead. And I'm going to be making the dressmakers a more dress because I think it is absolutely beautiful, an absolute classic, possibly a little bit out of my comfort zone. But her instructions seem really good. I'm a little bit scared, but I will never learn if I don't try. I buy fabric and then I'm too scared to make something with it. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to not try and get distracted with any other patterns, even though now I've got, like, I printed off a few test pages on the printer for other patterns. I'm like, no, let's just concentrate on this. So yeah, this is getting washed. And this dress it's going to be one of my, if it comes out right, like the pieces that I cherish and brings me so much joy and makes me feel there's a feeling I'm hunting for. I'm hoping this will give it to me. Next up, we have Falling Leaves on white cotton jersey fabric, because I told you I like that dress. So instead of going with another V-neck dress, the nautical fabric out of, I'm going to make the Mccalls M7561. I think I'm going to do View C. And this fabric, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the leaves, I love the purple. I just think it's really stunning, and it's going to just give a really beautiful clean silhouette and just be super, super pretty. So that was £7.50 metre, and I got 4 metres because I like having cotton jersey left over, because I like making bike shorts to go under the stuff for my thighs during summer basically, and I like experimenting with different things to make. And if I have enough left over, I may make a pair of leggings for some of the many children that I seem to know at the moment. So if you are not interested in children, click away now, because the next 3 fabrics are kids fabrics. This is Monkeys and Triangles on pink organic cotton jersey. This is £2.50 metre, and I got 2 metres because in 2 metres fabric you can get just about 4 pairs of leggings if you're a bit economical with it. I have no one in mind for this particular fabric yet, but I do know quite a lot of young children, young girls, and I'm hoping this goes for leggings as well. Next up, because I can't just buy fabric for other people's kids, I've got to buy fabric for my own kid. And since we live in Lincolnshire, and we pretty much hear the red arrows fly every day, Monday to Friday, I thought some aeroplane fabric would be wonderful. And look how green it is. It's just so bright. You go into the shops with boys' clothes and they're just kind of dull. There's nothing like bright and fun. I like bright, fun fabrics. Like the amount of years I have to make for my son are limited, and I want to make the most of it. So on the same vein, so that was £5 a metre, and I got 1 metre. Oh, look at it, it's fluorescent green. So I have made in fluorescent orange stuff and yellow stuff before, so we may as well try the other colour in the fluorescent range, which is this green, which was £8.50. So that one's more of an expensive fabric, and got a metre of that as well. I mean, I don't think they go that well together, but I don't care because it's fun as hell. Absolutely amazing. I'm super happy. So that was the kind of how many meters of fabric. That was 32 meters of fabric, and it came with shipping, came to 165.69. So let's work out the average cost per meter. £5.18 per meter, which I think is pretty good, not gonna lie. I think that's really good, really happy. I'm always super happy with my purchases in pound fabric. I do plan on washing all of this and drying it all straight away. And then the tedious task of ironing it all. I have a lot of audiobooks to get through, so because if I don't, I'll then forget, and then I'll end up using it because I get excited and I want to wait 2, 3, 4 hours for the washing and dryer to go through. So if I just do it straight away, I've got no faff then. So yeah, that was my massive haul. I hope you liked that. I do love watching other people buy fabric. It's a weird guilty pleasure, and I wish I had the type of channel where I had a beautiful aesthetic, where I bought colours from a certain colour palette and was like, oh, here's my handmade wardrobe, and all within the same 5 shades of beige. But that's not me at all. I get distracted by pretty colours. Like, one of my walls in my house is bright yellow, so that should tell you everything you need to know. And I do want my wardrobe to start more reflecting my love of bright colours. Though this lot looks kind of beige from up here, not gonna lie, because I do want some of my style. I still want some of my clothes to actually match my colouring. Let me know if you have any ideas for any of the things that I've bought, any pattern ideas. I do have a video coming up 4th of March. So frugal, and my theme is going to be dresses, and a lot of these dresses I actually do want to make. So I will show you the fabrics, the dress patterns, and my plans, because it is coming up to spring, the middle of the end of March, so I can start making my spring clothes, even though I think the weather's going to be rubbish. These clothes bring me joy, or they will bring me joy if I actually get around to making them. We shall see. I'm going to leave that video here because I have nothing else to see, and I have chores to be getting on with. We've got stuff to put in the loft, and I really want to start cracking on with getting all this washed.